If you don't drop it on the ground, it's going to last for thousands of years, hopefully, or it becomes a mosaic. The clay is actually at its most fragile state when it's sopping wet, and you can move it around the most, you can pull and stretch on it, so it's very delicate, but it can actually handle some incredible pressure, some incredible force. The more you do it, the better you get a lot of control over it. But I'm addicted to putting in all of this effort to make something super precise, and then kind of throwing it up into the air and letting a little bit of chaos set in. Okay, good. I think I'll do one more. Dude, I'm digging this right here.
That one.
It's like a little zigzag right here, and then I like seeing the staggered sets. So I'm just trying to have a balance. Like I want stuff that's super mutilated, and then stuff that's just had a couple hits. Yeah. Through using different calibers, bullets that are traveling at varying speeds, the effects get significantly different. It becomes a sculpting tool. As more people were hearing about what I was doing, I was getting opened up to a much larger arsenal. That's out of control. Is this some war-torn
so the deal
remnants over here?
So, yeah, I mean, it's just, they call this a last ditch.
Okay.
Meaning, so this was, I did all the, based on the serial number, this was manufactured around 1943, 44, so the war was almost over.
Yeah.
So they were just stamping these things out. They were using the crappiest wood you can find.
Okay.
Plastic buttstock instead of rubber. That's the.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
For the air suck.
Definitely wouldn't want to get hit with this. No, that's pretty wild right there, man. It's often a question that's tippy-toed into from whoever's asking me it, and oftentimes it's from both sides, both extremes, and I really want to stick right into the middle of it as much as possible. Do I think that I need to be on one side or the other? Absolutely not. And I think that that's the biggest mistake that we're making, and actually not allowing for real dialogue to occur. One thing that I find with my work is that it definitely allows for interaction between two sides, and they're on completely different extremes, but when they're talking to each other and looking at the work, they'll talk very differently. You can see they'll get along, and you'll start hearing them laugh with each other. You could have it at what people would consider its strongest state, but literally just dropping it, it smashes. What makes it strong? What makes it weak? Is it weaker when it's in pieces? Is it weaker when it's disfigured? I don't know. It's still there. Strength is all about your own personal perception.